There is so much that makes this kind of a deal complicated. First off, it's Karlsson's cap hit, right? This guy's under contract for 4 more seasons at $11.5 million bucks. What do you need to do to make that cap hit manageable for the Oilers? Apparently, San Jose is only willing to keep like 20, 18, 20% of the thing. That's not enough. The Oilers can't afford a $9 or $10 million Erik Karlsson. That deal probably needs to be chopped down closer to 7. With a lot of deals, Ryan O'Reilly, Jonathan Toews, we've talked about the idea of that third-party broker, right? Just go get a third team involved, cut the cap in half again, and you can afford a $10 million cap hit in Jonathan Toews because it's been diced twice. With Karlsson and that term remaining, I just can't see a team being willing to do that. No team's going to sit there and be like, we'll sign up for 4 more years of just dead money on our cap space because the Oilers gave us a second-round pick. Like, it's just not going to happen. Also, you can only keep 3 retained salaries on your books in the NHL. That's a CBA thing. The Sharks already have this season, and I think 1 more or 2 more of Brent Burns retained. They're also right now in the market at the deadline of trying to trade James Reimer, trying to trade Timo Meier. If they retain salary on both those guys, then they can't retain on Karlsson. If they retain on Karlsson, then that means for the next 2 years, they only have that one other retained salary spot to make moves at the deadline as they head into an even bigger sell-off. So there's some legit hurdles here. The other thing, he's a right shot D-man. Some people say the Oilers need to go out and get a better right shot D-man. I know your radio partner, Jason Gregor, is big on that train as well. He loves the idea of getting Karlsson. Tyson Barrie's very close with a lot of guys in this locker room. They really value what he brings behind the scenes. Would they part with a Tyson Barrie to bring in an Erik Karlsson? I have a hard time seeing that because I think they really, really like Tyson Barrie. Would they move Cody Ceci? It would take a ton of draft picks, and maybe Ceci's a part of the cap dump to make that kind of a deal happen. But the point is, even if San Jose retains Karlsson down to $7 million, which is a stretch, Mike Grier apparently doesn't want to do that. How much more do you have to pile into this deal if you're Edmonton? Is San Jose just going to agree to take Ceci and agree to take Puljujarvi and agree to take Foegele just to what? Get a couple of first-round picks from you and an Erik Karlsson deal? It's just, there's so many things standing in the way of this making sense to me, and I don't think it's a realistic expectation to be like, yeah, they're going to get him in the next 20 days. If Karlsson was a rental this year and it was the last year of his deal, man, I'd be all over this thing, right? It'd be like, okay, you get him knocked in half by San Jose down to like whatever, 5.6. You get Arizona in here. Here's a 4th-round pick, Arizona. Boom, Karlsson's maybe $3 million. Puljujarvi goes the other way, throwing a first and a prospect, and you're getting like this high-end puck-moving D-man for the guy might score 100 points on a terrible Sharks team this year. The production Karlsson has is unbelievable. But you would just have to give up so much and clear all of these hurdles to make it happen that I'm like, is there not a better fit out there? And this is the same beef I have with going out and getting Jakob Chychrun, who doesn't have nearly as many hurdles. I'd go get Chychrun before I get Karlsson for what it's worth. But you're going to give up 2 firsts and a prospect to go get Chychrun. And then it's, okay, what are you going to use to get a centerman? You probably still want a bottom 6 winger. Just spread your assets out. Deal in the rental market this year, and then this summer you'll find out how much the cap is going up. You can make your more long-term bets and long-term decisions in the summer. For now, I want as many good pieces as possible, not just one big shot.